you just need to start. You need to put pen to paper and put it down.
We got a great team of people running this program here. So just a sense of belonging to a peer group that are all very talented individuals.
I think knowing that you're not doing this on your own is really comforting.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Long.
Welcome to Techstars Hub71. It is my greatest pleasure to have you join us today to view 10 amazing companies performing their pitches on this demo day. My name is Vijay Tirathrai, the Managing Director at the Techstars Hub71 based in Abu Dhabi. Before we begin to present these companies to you, allow me to say a few important things. First and foremost, the past 12 months has been an unprecedented moment in our history. It's created a lot of disruption to our lives, businesses across the world. But with this disruption, it's brought about new possibilities for many of us. And our visionary founders have found the opportunities to pursue with zest and determination. In fact, I find such pleasure working with them in solving these market opportunities. For those of you joining us for the very first time, allow me to say a word or two about Techstars. So Techstars is the global platform for investment and innovation. Like this program here in Abu Dhabi, the Techstars Hub71, we have over 200 programs that we have delivered around the world. In fact, from these programs, we have now 5,000 founders who've joined and gone through this program and experienced the magic of Techstars. In addition to that, these portfolio companies are now valued in excess of $30 billion by market capitalization. And we're ranked number one by volume as per TechCrunch. But behind these statistics are some amazing people that actually have worked really hard to deliver an outstanding program, made up of program staff, entrepreneurs and residents who have actually served the backbone of the success of this Techstars Hub71 program. And in addition to that, we have mentors from all over the world to support our program in so many ways. There are too many names to mention. Who were the amazing mentors, hundreds of them, who've joined us over the last 3 months in providing connections, support, advice, and insights to many of these founders. And as much as these mentors have been the connective tissue around the network that we have created as part of the ecosystem, we also have amazing partners globally that have been supporting this program and Techstars everywhere. Many of these global network partners not just offer perks and benefits to the founders and the companies, but also have provided education, access to various opportunities, be it corporates and other ecosystems, not just here in the UAE, but also for markets around the world. And we're thankful for their participation. We at Hub71 have a unique ecosystem. Today, Hub71 is the leading technology center in the region here in the Middle East. And we are proud to be partners with them. Without their support and their ongoing contributions, helping our founders determine opportunities and connections within the ecosystem. They have actually provided a tremendous advantage compared to other tech systems around the world. So, in saying so, we are proud to present 10 amazing companies that actually come from all over the world. And what I'm most proud about is that diversity reflected in this particular class. In fact, I dare say that 10 of these companies have women co-founders leading them in so many different fields. So the Techstars Hub71 program being AskSid, Assemblr, Cogniant, Flaist, Klaim, Neurospace, Notarum, Pax Credit, Paymob, and Strategy Connect are 10 amazing companies that are changing and disrupting fields in health tech, education, payment technologies, future work, and so on. And I could sit here and explain to them, but why not? They present themselves to you. So with that being said, I really thank you for being here today. I thank you for the opportunity to show up for our demo day and support them in so many ways you can possibly can. Just remember one thing. These founders are people too. So as you critique and scrutinize their slide deck, their presentations and pitches, remember, like you and me, they are here to change the world. They're here to find new solutions. But I take pride in what we do is helping them succeed the most. And I hope you will join me on that mission. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Techstars Hub71 Virtual Demo Day. After a year that has pushed boundaries, we are excited to see what the 10 successfully selected innovative startups have cultivated through our Accelerator program. At Hub71, our program creates unique opportunities for startups to innovate and connect with key enablers to increase their chances of success. Through our demo day, we help founders access capital and tap into the broad range of funding opportunities available from Abu Dhabi. So as Abu Dhabi's global tech ecosystem, we are delighted to provide more startups from around the world with yet another incredible opportunity to raise capital and access growing marketplace eager to transform industries, and rightfully so. Our long-term partner Techstars shares our mission to promote innovation by selecting the brightest and boldest entrepreneurs to access a platform that accelerates their growth and increases their chances of succeeding. Just last year, 6 of the 10 startups that participated in the Techstars Hub71 Accelerator program joined our growing Hub71 community, picking Abu Dhabi as their launchpad, and all of them successfully managed to raise funding. Thank you to all of those who are watching us today for taking the time to meet our 10 startups and hear their pitches and invest in their stories. We're thrilled to welcome you to Techstars Hub71 Virtual Demo Day, and we wish you a pleasant experience.
Hi everybody, my name is Stephen Gradich and I'm the social media lead here at Danone Specialized Nutrition, and it is with great joy and pleasure that I am introducing you AskSid. They've not only helped me introduce a revolutionary retail platform solution in helping us engage with our consumers, but they have more fundamentally introduced a different mindset and faith into the business that actually AI and automation isn't all that scary after all, which is huge for everyone within the business. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanjay from AskSid AI. We enable retail brands deliver impactful shopping experiences to drive sales. Meet my beloved wife Dolly. She needed a good pair of pregnancy tights a while ago. She tried online, but she failed. Why? There were too many products to choose from and she had several questions. Which is breathable? Which is safe for pregnant women? No answers available online. The net result? A lost sale. The problem for this retail brand just got bigger. There is an exponential increase in online shopping with a big portion coming from first-time online buyers. A massive opportunity for retail brands, but only if they can provide expert guidance anytime, anywhere. A massive opportunity for us as well. There has been an explosion in new direct-to-consumer brands being launched globally of late. making this an $18 billion serviceable market for us to go after. And that's where AskSid comes in. We offer a digital shopping assistant for retail brands that helps them sell more faster. I know many of you now think that we are one more chatbot company, right? Trust me, we are far away from being a chatbot, and here is why. We focus on building a retail AI brain for our clients from the available data. The e-commerce integrations with systems like Shopify, Magento, Salesforce pulls in the catalog information and the product images, and we build out a global knowledge base of questions and answers, tags, intents, entities, and that's the AI brain I'm referring to. The intelligence of this brain is exposed as APIs that powers experiences across websites, chatbots, voice bots, and the likes. So that tomorrow, when Dolly comes and seeks help, she is offered instantly relevant products that matches her need. She can browse through these products, she can ask questions and get instant answers. And the same experience happens across channels. From the questions that Dolly asks, this retail AI brain enriches itself. And from this new user-generated data, we deliver insights that can lead to new opportunities for our clients. And here is one such example. For a fashion client, a common question women had was, do their bodysuits come with clasps at the base? Something that they didn't know before. They updated the product page of the web shop, conversions went up. So what has been SID's impact? A 30% higher conversions along with a lot of cost savings through automated conversations. We work with some of the best and biggest retail brands who uses our solution in 23 countries and 15 plus international languages. We did close to $500,000 revenue last year, and our growth trajectory since inception has been very encouraging. But here is the most exciting part. Since joining Techstars 3 months back, our pipeline grew by 300%. We are also an IP co-sell partner of Microsoft that gives us an unprecedented global market access to leverage upon. While our competition is focused on chatbots and resulting automation, we focus on building that retail AI brain that drives conversions and also generates actionable consumer insights. I am Sanjay. I bring along 20 years of international hustling experience. My partner Dinesh comes with 20 years of hacking experience as an architect, and together we have worked for 11 plus years. We also have a team of passionate seedlings who shares the same vision with us. Natural language is going to be the new user interface in retail e-commerce, and we are here to transform the way consumers will shop online. When Dolly buys that next set of tights, this retail brand will have a conversion because Sid will be there. And not just that, we are also going to change the way retail brands have ever got to read their consumers' mind with advanced AI analytics on natural language data. Thank you so much for listening in, and I look forward to connecting with you offline. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. My name is Diane Quigley, and I work for World Wildlife Fund in the United States. And I'm so excited to introduce Hasbi Aziadiq, founder and CEO of Assemblr. Their easy-to-use platform empowers users to create their own AR content with simple drag-and-drop tools, creating realistic and immersive experiences in just a few minutes. Hasbi and his team were incredible to work with, and they exceeded our expectations creatively to bring our app to life using the Assemblr platform. Thank you for joining us to learn more about Assemblr and how they are making augmented reality so easy for people to use.
We believe the way people access information in the future will be through augmented reality. So if this kind of future is something that excites you, then this presentation is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Hasbi. I'm founder and CEO of Assemblr. We help you to visualize information better through an immersive AR experience. We all know the way we deliver our information to our audience is very, very crucial. That's why we want to empower you to be able to create and access augmented reality content easily, so you can present your information better in the most visually interactive way possible. Global AR market is experiencing exploding growth, and it is predicted to hit $32 billion in 2 years from now. And this is because of multiple forces. One is technological, second one is demographic, and the third one is businesses. But the problem is, making AR content is really painful, multidisciplinary, and long process. And this is how typically AR content being done today. So you have to create the remodel, add some animations, and then bring to another software to add some interactivity. And then you still have to deploy to iOS and Android to make it available for the users. And this whole process took months. So our solution is, we simplify the process. So making AR content can be as easy as drag and drop. So you can add some animated 3D object from our library, add some text, video, animations, and even interactivity, and all can be done within minutes using Assemblr app that's running on iOS and Android, or Assemblr Studio that's running on the Mac and PC. In terms of use cases and go-to-market strategy, there are two sectors that benefit the most. One is businesses. They use Assemblr for product marketing activity, so you can present their product in the most visually interactive way. And because our technology is so simple, we see some tractions from education side. Teacher and student are using Assemblr for a better learning experience. And because of those two sectors, it shows the early sign on the end user uptake. That's why we got 23 million content viewed, 1.6 million content created, 2 million downloads on the iOS and Android without any marketing budget. We got $250,000 in early revenue and more than 1,000 plus internal AR library ready to use. And why now? Because 5G is coming. Definitely, it will change the way people interact with information. And also, the giants like Apple, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook, they are developing augmented reality glasses. So when these glasses are ready, we already have millions of content ready to consume. In terms of monetization channel, we have subscription model for personal and bulk subscriptions, and also in-app purchases that we sell assets in our marketplace. Recognitions, we've been featured several times as an app of the day by Apple worldwide. We are the part of Techstars family and also alumni of Facebook, Accelerator Singapore, and GK Plug and Play. Meet the team. I'm Hasbi. I have the computer science background, 10 years experience in 3D AR field, and previously I was the co-founder and CTO of Cogniant Studio. So together with Anita and Standard, we have 20 years plus experience in the field. So that's Assemblr, augmented reality accessible for anyone, anywhere in one easy platform. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name's Raman Rafai, and I'm pleased to introduce you to Cogniant. I've had the privilege of mentoring Cogniant over the past few months. Cogniant is transforming the utilization of real-world evidence in the space of neurological disorders. And by doing so, it will ensure that drugs are coming to market faster, better drugs are being approved, and patients have better access to care. I'd like to introduce you to Cogniant CEO, Maureen. Thank you.
Meet Anna and little Ellie. Anna has suffered from clinical depression for a number of years and in 2018 became a mum for the very first time. She saw her psychiatrist and psychologist regularly, but like all individuals suffering from neurological conditions such as dementia and depression, she was not supported outside of her clinical visits, and all her treatment was reactive. Anna's not alone. We know that 50% of patients suffering from neurological conditions are not medication or treatment compliant. And during COVID, we saw a 400% increased demand in these individuals accessing care. When they did see a clinician, the doctor did not have a 360-degree view of the patient and spent a lot of time in retrospective data collection. Anna fought hard to fight her illness, but in the midst of the pandemic, she took her own life. Anna was a good friend and fellow mum. We at Cogniant knew there had to be a better way to support these individuals before they relapsed, or in Anna's case, before it was too late. We asked ourselves, who knows you better than your friends, your family, or even yourself? Well, thankfully, your smartphone does. At Cogniant, we've patented a solution that allows patients to be tracked and monitored anytime and anywhere using digital biomarkers. With patient consent, we use smartphone-based sensors to support and predict when a patient is likely to have a relapse. We can track over 100 digital biomarkers, including sleep, speech, executive function, and movement. You are onboarded onto Cogniant platform through your clinician. In the back end, the digital biomarkers collect passive data collection and integrate with any wearables. In the front end, the patient is empowered to support their own condition through tracking, monitoring, and educating themselves. This active and passive data collection is aggregated into richer patient insights and allows clinicians to prioritize their workflow and also gives an overall risk prediction score. This is a paradigm shift in terms of how care is currently delivered today. We know that 100% of our clinicians use our platform every single week. It saves them about 40% of their time and allows them to then spend that time with patients to support their treatment. It saves hospitals about $2.5 million in unplanned visits, and it allows biopharma to save $1.6 million per day by accelerating clinical trials. With 420 million people suffering from depression last year and 320,000 psychologists supporting them, the global market is approximately $2.4 billion. We are B to B to C business model. And at the moment, we have two revenue channels. One is the paid research collaborations for our clinical validation, and two is an enterprise subscription model currently focused on providers, but in the future in pharma companies as well. We are different. We're the only real-world evidence and digital biomarker-enabled company that supports neurological disorders. Since our launch, we have 32 clinicians using the platform, 3 enterprise clients in Singapore and Australia, 5 clinical trials underway, $400,000 in revenue bookings, and pipeline of $1.5 million in academic and commercial letters of intent. We have partnered with some of the world's leading organizations when it comes to neurology, both from an academic and commercial partnerships that are helping us be clinically validated and supporting our go-to-market. Over the course of the next 24 months, we're hoping to finalize our clinical trials, get regulatory ready, sign another couple of commercial pharmaceutical deals to get us to that $1.2 million ARR by FY22. I'm Maureen Reid, CEO and co-founder of Cogniant. I've led regional digital healthcare teams in Accenture, Deloitte, and IQVIA, and managed a portfolio of over $50 million annually. My co-founder and CTO, Niraj, is the tech expert behind the product and has supported and led teams of up to 20 engineers and exited a startup previously before. We are supported by a strong team of expertise in neurology, data science, and psychology. At Cogniant, our mission is to accelerate neurological research and empower individuals to have better patient outcomes through managing their own condition.
My name is Thomas Bouchard. I'm the co-founder of Global Accelerator Ventures. We're an innovation aggregator. Flaist will always remain our go-to collaborative partner for 4 clearly defined reasons. 1, just utmost professionalism. Number 2, these guys are inventive. I mean, the solutions that they develop are just insane. And they always come back with surprises. And number 3, they always underpromise and overdeliver. So you always feel like the value is always there. And then 4 is trust. There isn't anything we wouldn't put in front of these guys. We wish them the best of luck and hope to continue our relationship into the next decade.
My name is Kenra Dowers, and I am the ex-head of banking and capital markets at the IFC, the private sector arm of the World Bank. I'm also a partner in a New York-based fund investing in financial institutions globally, and I'm very excited what Flaist is doing in terms of creating a new opportunity for marrying banks and technology essentially to fictify how banks can operate, especially retail banks. Their purpose-built platform is creating a significant market opportunity, and I'm very excited to put my money behind them. It's with this in mind, I'm really thrilled to present to you Ronak Jain, who's a co-founder at Flaist. I wish them well, and I am very, very looking forward to hearing wonderful things from all of them.
Hi, I'm Ronak Jain, co-founder of Flaist. Having been in investment banking and private equity, advising and investing in financial institutions, I realized how traditional banking models are no longer sustainable, making banks face an urgent imperative to reinvent themselves to simply stay relevant. Despite multi-billion-dollar technology bets to better engage with their customers, banks' revenues are still shrinking and losing market share to challengers. Additionally, customers are left feeling dissatisfied, disloyal, and worst case, untrusting. This was our eureka moment, which inspired us to build a one-stop digital toolkit platform of plug-and-play solutions that reimagine a retail banking customer journey. Think of us like the Amazon for banks. We turbocharge the bank's digital channels with the fastest go-live time so that next time the bank's customers log in, they will have the experience of a fintech-ified bank that meets their expectations. Now let's see what this looks like. Meet Serena. She's a young 28-year-old working professional and has her Flaist-powered bank on her phone. With our multilingual and multi-dialect sentiment-driven bots, or WhatsApp texts, she can now conveniently visualize her aggregated personal finances on the go. But it doesn't stop there. The bank app also recognizes her spending patterns and suggests next best actions. So next time Serena steps out for dinner, her bank app will recommend timely deals nearby on dining discounts at her favorite restaurants, or even advise her to stay on top of her budget. Serena doesn't just get a savings account, she gets to save more money. And the bank gets higher customer retention, higher deposits, and more upselling and cross-selling revenue opportunities. The same applies to merchants and SMEs, who can be onboarded digitally to set up business accounts, track their receivables and payables, and apply for customized loans based on their company cash flows. We have identified a white space in the $100 billion banking software industry, where banks are looking for beyond traditional banking solutions. With over 90 banks in the Middle East and 10,000 credit unions and community banks in the US, we have a massive market opportunity. What makes us unique to explore this opportunity is our team. Backed by our incredible regional leads, Krish, Jeff, and I collectively bring our diverse solution-oriented experiences in tech, product, and banking to Flaist. The proof is in the numbers. In less than a year of inception and zero marketing dollars spent, we have cultivated a strong pipeline, which has converted into generating ARR of $165,000 and are currently working on multiple in-flight POCs. At Flaist, it was always about making banking less transactional and more relational. So come join us as we fintechify banks as the key to financial wellness for all. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jad Zarwali, and I am a partner in an established consulting firm, and I'm leading the financial services industry for this firm. If I am with you today, is to introduce you to Klaim, a very young but promising startup, and its founders. I have been in contact with Karim since the very early days of ideation for the creation of Klaim. And I could see the level of dedication, commitment, and motivation to take this startup to where it should be. And when I was looking into his eyes, it reminded me actually of the sparks I was seeing when he was trying to create a very successful startup in Myanmar. You will be asking me then, what is Klaim? With no further ado, I will open the floor to Karim and the team to give you more details about this young and very promising startup.
When we go to the hospital to see a doctor, we present this insurance card, allowing us to pay for a small portion of our medical bill,
while our insurance covers the difference. We get the service, walk out of the facility, and carry on with our lives. The medical provider now is entering into an uphill battle to get paid, a process that begins with submitting a claim but does not always end with getting paid. Hello, I'm Karim Daki, CEO and co-founder of Klaim, a fintech on a mission to make healthcare billing simple. For the hospitals to get paid, the insurance coordinators prepare a medical claim and attach the justifications for its submission. A ping-pong game starts with the insurance now. Claim submission, rejections, resubmission, second rejections, third submission, and so on. You get the idea. Claims and their administrator have to cross a minefield and avoid 99 reasons for the claims to be rejected. The administrative burden is massive. It's costing the industry in the United States alone $250 billion annually. In addition to this burden, revenue loss for providers due to claim rejection is reaching a staggering figure of $260 billion. The claims that survive this process and get approved could take up to 6 months to get paid, a delay that challenged the medical provider's business existence. So just like a doctor who doesn't rush to conclusion, before diagnosing the patient, we researched the problem for a year. We connected our platform to the National Health Claims System of Dubai and Abu Dhabi and analyzed 1.5 million claims. The results were astonishing. A hospital took 29 days to submit the claim, 135 days to get an answer, and in this process lost $1.5 million. The situation is messed up, but the problem is clear. Healthcare providers face business-threatening issues. At best, they spend lots of money in administrative costs to manage their claims, or lose money. At worst, they staff for cash with no loans available, risking to close shop. The problem can only be solved by better claim administration and financial support. While software vendors do software and banks and financial institutions do loans, at Klaim we combined both. Klaim Tech, which is a SaaS platform for smart claim management, and Klaim Capital, a funding vehicle that uses proprietary data and algorithm to provide hospitals with the liquidity that they're entitled to. We replace clients' legacy, outdated user experience and inefficient workflows with a state-of-the-art smart medical billing platform doing the hard work for our medical staff. Results: high revenue, lower admin costs. For example, while entering the insurance ID, our system detects the number pattern and predicts data and pre-fills the claim effortlessly. Our platform is changing the business reality of our client as we speak. 3 times to 7 times claim submission faster. Rejections decline from 50 to 80%. Klaim Tech solves the process issue. Klaim Capital solves the cash flow shortfall. The way it works is as follows. First, the provider submits the claim. We purchase the rights to the claims after performing risk assessment using our data and algorithms. We pay the providers instantly and collect the proceeds from the insurance companies. Our eye today is on 2 big markets, where we are already present, totaling a claim volume of 8 billion, where we expect to deploy at least 300 million claim factoring facility to solve those markets. Our achievement speaks for themselves. Over the past 90 days, since we joined Techstars, we raised 1 million, secured 2 million for factoring, have 60 medical facilities using our platform, and 300 more in the process. $4 million pipeline in KSA. We are finalizing our first POC factoring deal. In this journey, our team of co-founders bring a blend of experience necessary to make this venture a success. Mariam has strong execution capabilities and organizational skills acquired at McKinsey, Mercer Investments, and AXA Investments. Ahmed has specialized early on in the US in medical billing and sales. He started his own company in the field. Myself, I'm a serial entrepreneur who built a telecom company in Myanmar that is being acquired by CVC partners at $700 million. We are at the beginning of our journey, and our vision is to become the Stripe of healthcare payments. Join our incredible team and help us heal our broken healthcare billing system.
Hi, I am Vivek, co-founder of Reverie Language Technologies based out of Bangalore. We developed multilingual technologies focusing on Indian languages. NLP in Indian languages is a difficult problem to solve because there are so many languages in India, and most people actually speak 3 languages together, these languages are also written in several different scripts, sometimes the same script writing more than 1 languages and vice versa. So when we saw the demonstration of neural space in 2018, that was perfectly complementing what we were building at that point in time, and we immediately thought of adopting neural space to complement our speech technologies and power the backend engines. So we used the NLU engine from neural space, and we have continued using that until now. Neural Space platform currently supports about 50 plus languages, including 6 Indian languages. It's easy to use APIs that abstract complex machine learning pipelines. It also lets you focus on the business problems you are trying to solve and reach out to your customers in the languages that they speak. I have been building language computing for 25 years now, and I think the growth of such human-machine interfaces is just about exploding while people continue to engage with machines in their own languages. That requires to be a lot more fluid. Thank you.
If you manage an online shop, retail bank or insurance provider in India, the Middle East or Africa, you will find it very difficult to offer automated communication tools in your customers' native languages. We offer voice assistants, translations and many other NLP tools in the languages your customers speak, so they feel more familiar with your brand and want to use your products more often. Hi, I'm Felix, CEO and co-founder of NeuralSpace. When you look at the global market for NLP solutions, such as voice assistants, sentiment analysis or transliterations, you will see a massive imbalance when it comes to which languages these solutions are made for. In 2021, we have 67% of all solutions being only available in English. A couple of more solutions, namely 24% of all, are additionally available in European languages. However, only 6% are available in languages spoken across Africa, the Middle East and India. These low-resource languages are, for example, Arabic and its many dialects, Afrikaans, Tamil or Marathi. Let's now look at how many people actually speak these different languages. We have about 500 million native English speakers, around 1 billion people globally who speak the European languages, but more than 3 billion people speaking one of the low-resource languages. This means only 6% of all NLP solutions are made for a market opportunity that is estimated to reach $30 billion by 2025. We at NeuralSpace find there's a huge opportunity to equalize this distribution and set it as our vision to democratize NLP. So what we came up with is a SaaS platform for software developers that can handle any kind of NLP tasks for low-resource languages. What can you do with our platform? You can use it as your backend engine for your voice assistant, automated translations, transliterations, text-to-speech solutions, and many more. It has a marketplace, so you can reuse what we or other developers have already built, and is designed in a modular fashion to build any large-scale enterprise solutions quickly and easily. You do not require any data science or machine learning knowledge. It can be integrated with any application you want and can be employed on any cloud or on-premise servers. Let me now show you how it works. You can access our platform through a simple login window after having created an account. Then you will end up on your main page where you can create a new language understanding, translation, text-to-speech or other project. You write some basic information about your project and click on Create. Next, you can go to our marketplace and use a pre-built solution, so you don't need to start from scratch. Here, we select one to detect abusive language in Hindi. Simply click on Use, a small window will give you some more details. You click again on Create and it's yours. Now, you can customize your solution by going into the Creator Studio. You can add more data, you can modify existing data to make it exactly for your use case. Once your modifications are done, simply go back to your solution overview, click on train, and our platform selects the most accurate model for you automatically. After only a few seconds, it is ready to be used and can be connected to any application you want. Here, I show you how your solution can detect abusive language in comments on Instagram. We price our platform as a typical SaaS solution, with 4 separate plans ranging from free to enterprise that are scalable based on your needs. Our existing customer, Reverie Language Technologies, uses our software to build voice-based virtual assistants in 5 Indian languages so far. They have seen a steady growth in usage numbers and process now more than 80,000 daily requests. The 3 co-founders have strong technical backgrounds, a combined experience of 15 years at world-class AI institutions, and have published more than 20 academic papers about NLP. Our Chief Revenue Officer is Jignesh, who has 25 years of experience in enterprise software sales. If this sounds interesting to you, please get in touch and we can explain more. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Angela, co-founder and CEO of Notarum, and our end-to-end workflow solution superpowers our customers to better manage their third-party risk. When companies want to do business together, the onboarding process is a slow, costly, frustrating experience for everyone involved. Companies are spending over $100 billion a year on their compliance programs, but it is really not money well spent. Companies are required to collect huge amounts of data on each other before they do business. This process, on average, globally, takes around 3 weeks. Companies then have to hire huge teams to manage the data they receive, and around about 80% of compliance globally is on headcount. This is both bad for business and a huge opportunity for us. Now, once an organisation receives this information, an astounding 90% don't actually check that the information is correct. Basically, you're asking the criminals if they're criminals and expecting them to be honest in their reply. It doesn't really work this way. But by far the biggest issue with the whole process is fragmentation. Throughout every stage of the process, staff working in these roles have to enter the same information into multiple databases, platforms, and tools just to complete a single check. Not only does this slow down the process, it means important information can sometimes just get missed. There is a better way, and we've already built it. Notarum is an end-to-end solution automating 90% of the onboarding and ongoing due diligence process. Whilst we connect with over 200 databases in 150 countries, we at Notarum know it's not the size of your database, it's how you use it. We strive to add value to customers at every stage of the process. Let me break this down while I show you a few shots of our platform. We use primary source data to help our customers identify who they are really doing business with, screen individuals and companies for sanctions, PEPs, financial crime, and other risk, conduct AI-powered customizable risk assessments, and create an executive summary and finalize cases via our inbuilt e-signing tool. Having one platform for every step of the process means every document, data point, and decision is captured in our audit trail, so absolutely nothing is missed. Because what's the point in doing all of this great work if you don't keep a track of the results? On top of our workflow, we've also built a suite of analytics and management tools ready-made for our enterprise clients. By centralizing their data, team communications, and workflow, compliance analysts can track their cases, share open tasks, and easily identify what's next. A simple thing which is so glaringly absent from the current manual process. Team managers have the added benefit of a bird's eye view of their team. They can view workload, team velocity, and productivity, allowing them to easily identify where the bottlenecks are. All of this can be managed via our APIs or our web-based interface, which has been built using the latest principles of intuitive design. By reducing the inputs required from our new customers and providing some much-needed transparency to the whole process, we can drastically reduce the time needed for onboarding from weeks to just a few months. This is an issue in an ever-growing number of industries, from law to finance to manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and even the gig economy. and we can support companies operating in almost any industry. But for our go-to-market, we focus on 5 key verticals: fund management, technology, professional services, multinational corporations, and financial institutions. We've built solid corporate partnerships with some of the biggest names in the business. And the team powering Notarum is Jamie and myself. I'm a qualified barrister with over a decade of legal and project management experience across 5 continents for large multinational firms. After completing my MBA, I focused primarily on designing legal risk and compliance frameworks. Jamie, my CTO, completed her engineering degree at the University of Pennsylvania before moving into management consulting for the financial services industry. For the last 8 years, she has moved into the early stage startup sector where she's built and led data analytics teams and programmed and shipped data products. We are hitting the market at the perfect time. Until now, companies have been taking a spend what it takes to comply approach. But we are now seeing an unprecedented shift towards digital transformation. Companies are now more than ever focused on improving their processes and reducing costs, and we at Notarum are perfectly positioned to take advantage of this demand. We are Notarum, and we are your partner in intelligent diligence.
Hey everyone, I'm Sebastian, CEO of Vplay. Welcome to this Techstars Demo Day. As a serial entrepreneur, I very much enjoy working with fellow founders, and every now and then I get a chance to be absolutely blown away by people that focus on niche markets that hide billions of dollars in revenue in plain sight. Without further ado, allow me to introduce Abhinav, who is building a company that solves a global problem for international students. I believe many of you in the audience will resonate with it. Enjoy.
Hi, this is a picture of me receiving my master's degree. The journey behind this picture shaped the thesis for Pax Credit. Back in 2015, after receiving my admission offer, I was trying to figure out a way to transfer money internationally to pay for my tuition. During this process, I discovered that I could save as much as $1,000 just by opting for a service from a different bank. Now, this amount of savings would cover household expenses for months in emerging markets where bulk of the 5 million international students originate from. And that's a problem we are solving at Pax Credit. Hello everyone, my name is Abhinav. I'm the founder and CEO of Pax Credit. We at Pax Credit are solving to ease the financial needs of international students. An international student has to avail 4 key financial products after receiving admission offer, starting with student loan to finance their education and then to pay tuition fee in local currency, and in most cases have to purchase mandatory health insurance product and then set up a bank account in destination countries for living expenses. Traditionally, students have relied on banks in their home countries as well as destination countries for these financial products. The current solutions involve a ton of paperwork and cost thousands of dollars additionally. If you put a dollar number to this problem, we notice that the tuition fee spent in the top 5 destination markets is $120 billion. The revenue pie presents an opportunity to build a massive company in this space. And that's exactly what we are building at Pax Credit, a one-stop solution to create frictionless financial experiences for international students. We currently have 4 sets of products: international money transfer service, installment payment plans, followed by international debit card and digital bank account. A student can save $1,000 on program fee payment by using our money transfer service. They can relieve the stress of cash flow by opting for installment payment plans. They can also set up a bank account while being in home country to pay to their landlord to secure rentals. And they can access our international debit card to spend money globally with zero FX fee. We are a Singapore-based company with operations in India and soon to be followed in China. We have organically facilitated 3.5 million worth of FX transactions in the Indian market. We are weeks away from becoming the first non-licensed company to facilitate digital remittances out of India. Our operating model in China is currently under review by our collection partner. We have already secured first stage clearances from our banking partners in the US and UK. The founding team has known each other for years and has worked on multiple projects. Hemant is our founding engineer and brings in full stack engineering expertise after having worked with early stage startups and Fortune 500 companies. Dilip leads our business development efforts and is an ex-founder and has previously worked with hypergrowth edtech startups. I have interacted with 3,000 plus customers while building Pax Credit to have a deep understanding of the problem. Our team is determined to create frictionless financial experiences so millions of students can share a similar moment in their lives. Do check us out at paxcredit.com.
Hello everyone. Today I'm very excited to introduce Paymob team. Paymob team have developed a smart online payment solution that turns any smart device into a contactless payment terminal. The payment industry is going through very significant transformations these days, and I have no doubt that this team will become one of the key players in this transformation journey. Today, not only the product is in operation in multiple markets, but more important, they have already received the regulation approval in UK and in the EU. That's a really big step. And that's again, an incredible selection from the Techstars team. I'm very proud of what they have achieved so far. Please welcome Kostadou and his team, co-founder and CEO. Thank you very much.
My name is Costa.
I'm Grigori.
Each of us has about 20 years entrepreneurial experience.
I supplied payment terminals for 12 years.
Hello, we are the Paymob team. Do you know a story of payment terminals? Everything started back in 1967 with these two items, a card in consumers' hands and a terminal in merchants'. Only in almost 50 years, Apple made a revolution. They replaced the physical card with a mobile app called Apple Pay, then Google, Samsung and so on. But merchants still use expensive dedicated hardware on their side. Today, fewer than 10% of small businesses are taking card payments because it's inconvenient and predominantly it's almost unavailable for small businesses. It's just the burden of having to carry around the additional device always with you. At Paymob, we closed the loop. We developed Paymob app that turns ordinary smartphones into contactless payment terminals in line with the latest contactless payment standard. It's not the craft anymore. We made the impossible real. It's a legit technology approved by Visa, MasterCard, American Express and China Union Pay. Let me show you how it works. For example, a cup of coffee in London costs £3. Now the barista clicks the button card payment. Now the app is expecting a consumer to tap the card behind the phone, like this. This is a fully legal receipt. It could be mailed or just skipped. The Paymob app is a universal tool to accept all types of contactless payments, cards, phones and even a smartwatch. We don't compete with conventional payment solutions. Instead, we develop a new niche to empower existing commerce solution with a feature to accept card payments. But it's not only about small businesses. Think about financial inclusion, card payment acceptance penetration, and emerging markets. Think Latin America, think Africa, think South Asia. We have been working hard for the last 3 years to get it done. Our go-to-market strategy is B2B2C. We share transactional profit with our partners. We provide the technology to commerce solution vendors to empower existing services.
And this is evidently clear from the talks of MasterCard and Visa that in the next 10 years, everyone wishes to onboard the next 1 billion micro merchants. And with the Paymob soft POS technology that is inside the Zambezi phone, we're basically converting a simple Android device into a payment acceptance terminal.
We are from Saudi Arabia, and we believe that soft POS from the Paymob is one of the innovative solutions that will positively impact the merchants here in Saudi. In Saudi, we are targeting 37,000 merchants within the coming few years.
We are now accomplishing the latest steps of certification and going live in about a month, but customers are already paying us in advance. We are a licensed payment institution launching in the UK and EU with a banking partner and embarking in the US, Canada, Kyrgyzstan and a few Scandinavian countries with partners. Our biggest opportunities are beyond the geography. Our next frontier is Gulf and the MENA regions. At the moment, we have demand exceeding what we can supply. In particular, we've got more than 27,000 of end users requests through our channel partners. That's why we are seeking support for hyper growth. Our next milestone is to become a disruptive payment facilitator. That will take us at a position to shorten onboarding time, increase in profit, and reach break-even point. Let us know if you would like to jump on our bandwagon and work with the experienced Paymob team. We hope you've enjoyed the pitch. Feel free to reach out by scanning this QR code to get my contact details. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Hope you're having a good pitch day. My name is Yusuf Al-Hammadi. I'm Executive Director at ECA, Early Childhood Authority in Abu Dhabi. We had the pleasure to work with the Strategic Connect, a very talented team, and we never thought with this impact of COVID and the type of work that's needed to be done with our initiative, somebody can pull it all together. But Strategic Connect did, and I encourage you to consider them a go-to platform when you need talented team to work on your initiatives.
Hi everyone, I'm Haninder, founder of Strategy Connect, a future of work platform that enables organizations to assemble remote team of cross-functional experts on demand. Meet Sharif Mosaic, a client of Strategy Connect and founder of Flora Now, a B2B flower trading marketplace. He had recently raised funds to expand operations in Saudi Arabia, but launching new market brought more questions to him than answers, such as what should be the operation structure, how much money should be budgeted for marketing, what pricing to take to the market, and many more. We can all relate to being in such situations before, be it as an entrepreneur or as an executive. Currently, finding best advisors online through LinkedIn or other expert matchmaking platforms is overwhelming. It's very hard to keep a track of them on different platforms. In addition, other platforms struggle to provide advisors who have the right context of the Middle Eastern market. That's where Strategy Connect comes in. Our users can build this private network of advisors and talent on a single platform. It allows tagging of functional capabilities and sector focus that can help in seeking the right advisor or talent depending on the problem statement. In addition, our clients can build their network from our pool of 4,000 plus curated advisors who comes from a diverse functional and industry expertise who can be commissioned on a call or on projects. Our matchmaking engine constructs teams at a deliverable level with internal employees or external service providers. With data privacy at the core of our technology, our users work in virtual project control room that's integrated with project management tools such as Slack and Microsoft Teams. This allows them to collaborate easily and work in a secure environment. And most importantly, our platform allows the client to retain this trusted network for repeat work when the need arises. Remember our friend Sharif? He was able to expand Saudi market rapidly by accessing remote advisors from our platform. And by the way, he still uses these experts when he needs them. With this approach, we have delivered more than 200 projects in industries such as retail, financial services, logistics, and government sector, to name a few. We monetize our offerings with a subscription plan that offers advisory call packages with low price barrier. Follow-on calls and projects are monetized with % commission on every engagement. Since inception, we have secured $3 million worth revenues, with bulk of the growth coming from 2019 and especially 2020 when remote work became a norm. Last 3 months have been exceptional. Since joining Techstars, we have secured $1 million worth potential pipeline, with half of it coming from our repeat clients. The market for such services in the Middle East stands at $17 billion. And we are doubling down on our B2B acquisition strategy, driving partnership with consulting firms and network operators, such as Free Zones, to acquire small and medium enterprises as well. The team is led by Shubham and I. We have more than 12 years of experience in the Middle East, running large-scale initiatives, and building high-growth startups such as Namshi and Marka VIP. The pandemic made the remote work the new normal. Shubham and I have experienced this fundamental shift in the user behavior being at the forefront and are even more convinced that this is the future of work. Thank you so much for listening to us. You can have our contact details by scanning the QR code. We look forward to inviting you in our exciting journey.